Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Thompson. The drive by Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Just 5 on the clock. Off the inbound. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark. And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Curry from deep. The offensive rebound. The drive by Green. Oh! Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Thompson with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Deflects the pass. Irving for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Curry. Look at that shot!
Oh, goodness.
How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Smith for 3. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The 3 from Barnes. Got a piece of it. It's tipped. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Warriors trailing. Pulls up, high post. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 10 points.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. The feed to Green. For three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. And Fry kicks to James. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tries to save it. Outside Curry. And here's Barnes for three. Cannot hit. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
We've got J.R. Smith. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Thompson, and it's Love in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Oh my God.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
They double-team Curry. Down low. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Ball going up court. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Irving's got 5.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Smith's shot is good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here is Livingston. On the wing, Irving. 3-pointer. Thompson dishes to Love. That's a 2 from Smith. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots. And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And it's Thompson again missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. Here's Livingston. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Irving can't get it to go.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Cleveland with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the shot is good.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And James subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And so here is Golden State following the score by Cleveland. Mozgov with the steal by himself. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Here's Irving. The Warriors making the shot. And the rejection by Ezeli. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. 4 on the clock. Irving for 3. Mozgov kicks to Irving. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Ball's knocked loose.